The size of the EV market, coupled with the fact that their first mover advantage, they're recognized for being one of the first, guarantees them a bit of success.
Yep.
Do you get it? So right now, if you put in money into their stock right now, I believe that in the future, I'm not talking end of this year, I'm not talking next year, I'm talking in the next 5 years, you will see a substantial return. Yeah. As long as Elon Musk doesn't get shot. That's it. That's it. Welcome to another episode of Stocklist, the show where we take you through the different stocks on our personal watch list and advise you on whether you should be looking into them as well. So, disclaimer.
We are not financial analysts, neither are we financial advisors. Take everything with a grain of salt.
And it's for entertainment purposes only. Banter only.
Correct.
All right, cool. So, today, Mike, what stock are we going to be looking into?
So we're going to be looking into Tesla. It trades on the TSLA on the Nasdaq. So for anyone that doesn't know what the Nasdaq is a stock exchange market where people buy and sell. It's a bit like going to Wembley Market or choosing whether you want to go to East Street Market.
Okay.
It's just a market at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
A lot of tech firms also trade on Nasdaq. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But there's other forms of stock exchanges like the FTSE 100, Dow Jones, S&P 500.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Currently, at the time of recording, their share price is $425
Per share.
per share.
Okay.
Their 52-week range. So this is their lowest share price 52 weeks ago, which was $61.80 dollars per share, compared to their highest, which was $501.65 per share over the 12 months or 52-week range.
Yeah. 52 weeks range. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I'll just quickly go through what Tesla does. So Tesla is an American electric vehicle company and clean energy. So they don't just make cars. They have clean energy solutions such as power packs and solar panels. They have a special kind of solar panel that they make, which doesn't look like a solar panel. It looks like a roof tile. And they produce these solar panels through an arm of the company called SolarCity. So Tesla is not just a car company, for those who didn't know.
A lot of people have that perception that Tesla is just a car company.
Because you only hear about them as a car company in the news. Like, in the news, you never really hear about them making battery packs. You only hear about a Tesla crashed here or... or you know what I'm saying? So, and you see the shops. Like, for example, if you go Westfield now, they've got a Tesla shop and it's a car shop. Yeah. You don't see... Obviously, they have the power pack, but it's not advertised. Do you get it? So that's probably why people see Tesla as a car company. Because it's in your face as a car company.
Yeah, so Tesla was founded by Elon Musk.
Okay.
He's 49 years old.
Yeah. Is he? He looks younger.
He does. He does.
Some white don't crack.
I was gonna say it's the water that he's drinking.
Is that water? He's drinking some different water. Yeah,
different water. Tap water is different over there.
Yeah, in California they're drinking something else, rough. Yeah.
Yeah. So he became famous, or rich, per se, because he founded a company called X.com.
Okay.
It was a company that merged with Confinity.
Okay.
A company which later changed their name to PayPal.
Okay.
So Confinity merged with X.com.
Yep.
And initially they were called X.com. After a while, they did a few surveys and realized that X.com sounds like a
porn site,
basically. And they changed.
One X is not that bad.
He said it, not me.
Yeah.
So they changed their name to PayPal. When they changed their name to PayPal, Elon Musk wasn't happy with a few things.
Yeah.
PayPal wasn't happy with a few things as well.
Okay.
So they booted Elon Musk off of the board.
Wow.
So once they booted him off the board, what they did is, what Elon Musk did, he sold his shares in PayPal.
Yeah.
He owned 11.7%.
Yeah. How much
of shares in PayPal.
Yeah.
And he managed to get $165 million US once he sold it.
Yeah,
so even though it was, to some people, 11% is only a little bit, it just shows that even having a little bit of a stake in a company,
can be significant.
Can be significant. Can make you a little bit of change.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, in this case, it's not a little bit.
65 million, bruv. That's more than a little bit.
Give me that today. I'm in Africa.
Popping bottles in what's that club?
Bloomberg.
Cool. That's for another day. All right. So before we go into the financials, we're going to talk about the term of the day. So, Mike, what's the term of the day today?
EPS.
Okay.
So that is earnings per share.
Yep.
So I'm going to explain what it is, and hopefully you get it at the end of this.
Yeah.
So EPS is net income. So after you minus all your expenses from the gross profit, you get your net income.
Okay.
After that, your net income, you minus it from your preferred dividends. So a dividends is what's paid out to shareholders. It's like some people call it like a bonus, for example.
Yeah. It's like the payout based on how much shares you own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you own one share, you're entitled to. You're not entitled to, but you could potentially get a payout from the company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's your earnings per share.
That's your earnings per share. So
so
it's your net income.
So the company's net income.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minus the preferred dividends.
Okay.
And the reason why it's preferred dividends is because
not every
shareholder owns a preferred stock. So a preferred stock is something you buy and you have no voting rights. So when you buy a stock right now on, let's say, for example, you're using one of the trading apps, maybe Trading 212,
eToro or something, yeah.
You have no voting rights whatsoever. So what a company does with their P's, you got no
say. Yeah. So you're just there riding the wave.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's your net income
Yeah.
minus the preferred dividends that comes from that preferred stock.
Yep.
Divided by the outstanding shares. So the outstanding shares, what that is how much shares a company has left that it hasn't sold.
Okay.
So I know that sounds like a madness, but when I explain it further, hopefully you lot will understand.
Okay.
So
maybe some examples.
Yep.
So
let's say, for example, net income is 100.
Yeah. So a company makes £100.
£100.
Yeah.
Yep. Or $100. £100, $100.
Yeah.
Minus their preferred dividends. So how much you could potentially make of a share you own.
Yeah.
That is $50.
$50. So 100. Let's call it dollars. You make the company's made $100. Yeah.
Yep.
Their potential earning per share for preferred shares is $50.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's $100 that they've made. Take away $50.
Correct.
So we're left with another $50.
That's correct.
So what's the rest of the calculation?
So now you divide that by the outstanding shares that they haven't got rid of.
Okay, so the shares that they haven't got rid of, you divide the $50 that's left by, let's say they've got 10 shares that they haven't got rid of. Yeah.
That's correct.
That they're still waiting to sell.
That's correct.
So that's $50. Take away 10 shares. Yeah. And that's 50 take away 50 divided by 10 is 5. So the EPS number is 5. Okay.
And that means nothing to you right now.
Yep.
Unless you compare it with one of their competitors.
Okay.
So Tesla has competitors such as Neo and Nikola. If you look at the EPS for Neo and Nikola, very peak.
All right.
very peak.
So I can quickly go through that. So the EPS for Tesla right now is 0.38. Yeah. The EPS for Neo is -2.
Bro.
Yeah. The EPS for Nikola is minus 2.89 or 2.98. So clearly Tesla has a better EPS figure.
Better EPS. And the EPS figure, why it's so important to some people, is another way or another indicator to show how profitable a company is.
Okay.
So the higher the figure, the better it is.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
So yeah, that's the term of the day. I know it sounds like a lot, but hopefully you understood that EPS is simply an indicator of how a company is doing.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll take you through the financials of Tesla, yeah? So the revenue that Tesla made in 2019 in total revenue was $24.6 billion, yeah? Compared to 2019, and remember 2020. So remember 2020 is not finished yet. We still got a quarter left of 2020, and they've so far made 20.792 billion so far in the previous 3 quarters of 2020. So I mean, if they're able to make another 5 billion in the final quarter, then they could surpass what they made last year.
Yeah.
Right. Having said that, though, their profitability is going up. So even though they may not make the same amount in revenue from 2019, the profitability this year compared to last year is mad, because last year the profit they made is minus 976 million dollars. So they made a loss of $900 plus basically. This year, $976 million. This year, they're on course, or they've made so far 330 million in profit. So they've gone above zero and they've gone over zero. Yeah. So that's a massive jump from minus 900 million to plus 300 million this year. So that shows that they're clearly doing something right.
Yeah.
The costs are probably going down. They're finding more cost-effective ways to make their cars. And there's another thing called carbon credits, which they have a lot of, and they're selling that. It's like a little cheat code. They're selling their carbon credits to basically add to their profit numbers. So we'll look into that later.
Also, another thing is a lot of people are investing in Tesla as well.
Yeah. That's true.
The money that's coming into the business, they're not using all of it.
Okay. So, so that probably could be
that contributes
reported
to the profit. They might be reporting that as the profit as well.
Okay, cool. So they've probably got very sharp accountants there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Another cheat code.
Another cheat code, bro. It's all about cheat codes in this world. All right, cool. The final figure that we're gonna, because we've already looked at EPS, and we've compared it to the competitors such as Neo and Nikola. So we're gonna move straight onto cash flow. So their cash flow, so that the money that they had access to basically invest or do all sorts with last year in 2019 was $346 million. This year, the cash flow figure has increased to $1.4 billion. This is money that they have available to invest, to just do whatever they need with. And that's a good thing. You want a company that is that has a good cash flow. That means they can.
You need money in the
bank. You need money. You need cash, bro. Like everyone needs money.
At the time of recording, we've literally just found out that they've paid out Elon Musk $3 million.
$3 million. Just like that. We don't know why. we still need to explore why. Yeah. All right. Should we look into some pros and cons as to why we think this company is going to do well, or we think this company is going to do badly?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, do you want to kick it off? A couple pros?
So with Tesla, they've accelerated in the EV market and actually created an industry for themselves.
Yeah.
So before Tesla, a lot of people wouldn't have heard of EV.
Electric vehicles.
Electric vehicles.
No one cared.
Literally,
basically.
no one cared.
No one cared.
To be honest, to an extent, some people still don't care, but at least they have an awareness of it.
Yeah. Like before Tesla came, the only electric vehicle I knew about was some little box car called the EV. Do you know about the EV? No, the G-Wiz.
Do you know what I was?
Let me see if I can find the G-Wiz on Google.
Do you know what I thought you were gonna say?
Yeah.
Toys R Us.
What?
The remote
electric
control.
car, bro. Look how dead this is. Do you remember this? No. The G-Wiz, bro. The one lady outside my school used to drive this in it, and we used to think, "What the hell is this trash, bro?" And this is what electric cars used to look like. This would have never taken off. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be caught dead driving that. Yeah.
The only thing for me I knew about that was electric was, you know, those
remote control cars.
That's the only thing I knew.
Changeable batteries. You be begging your mum to go and buy you Duracell to go and change the batteries. All right, cool. So they've basically accelerated and created the EV market. They've pushed it. Which is a massive pro because
to the extent where some people don't even know who their competitors are.
You
really think about EV and first name is Tesla.
Tesla straight away. You're not thinking about anyone else.
No, you're not thinking about Nikola, Neo.
None of them.
For example, Nikola.
Yeah.
The only reason they've recently been in the news is for what they've been doing. Their CEO.
Dodgy purposes.
Yeah, literally dodgy purposes. But apart from that, you don't really hear about their competitors that much.
Yeah, that's true.
How much they've accelerated in the market.
And they've really got the first mover advantage.
Yeah.
Cool. First mover advantage is if you're the first one to do something, more time you're gonna get recognized in the industry as the guy, as the person in the industry. If you're the first, All right, cool.
First doesn't necessarily mean the best. But
that's true. That's true. The first doesn't mean the best, but you do get some sort of advantage for being the first. All right, cool. So I'll go through the second pro.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do one each. Sorry. So the global electric vehicle market was valued at $162 billion in 2019, and it's projected to reach $800 billion in 2027. That is massive, right? That's a very big industry to operate in. That's a lot of potential money you can make as a company. So for Tesla being in that industry, they have access to a lot of money in the future, right? So they just need to hang in
If they're
there.
smart about the cash flow that they have now,
Yeah.
because last year we said the cash flow was 346 million,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
the cash flow is 1.4 billion
Billion now.
right now. If
Yeah.
they're smart and invest in the right things by
Yeah.
doing their R&D, research and development,
Properly. Yeah.
then they could potentially
Get a massive share of that
of that 800
market.
billion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
it's all about what you do with the money in the bank.
Yeah. What's another pro like? Let's give him one more pro maybe.
Elon Musk,
Yeah, the CEO.
the CEO, he's a firm believer in his brand.
Yeah.
No one can say Tesla is a dead brand.
Yeah.
And
And he'll have it.
yeah, and he'll have it. Like,
yeah, he's ready to beef you on
he's
Twitter.
literally ready to beef you. If someone says, "Oh, Elon Musk, you're not doing nothing for Tesla shareholders at the moment,"
Yeah.
he will say, "Wait me."
Yeah. No, literally, like, wait me, yeah. And he'll actually write down Twitter.
I mean,
like he's very vocal.
2 weeks, or was it 2 weeks ago, where
Yeah.
someone literally similar case where someone added him
Yeah.
and said, "Your competitors are doing X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, what with the full self-driving?
Self-driving. Yeah.
So Waymo, which is one of the competitors of Tesla's full self-driving capabilities, where the car should be able to drive itself. Waymo basically got authorization to start operating properly in the state of Phoenix in America, right? So everyone's looking at Elon Musk saying, okay, so they've got their green light. Where's your green light?
Yeah.
Straight away on Twitter, he's basically said, our green light's coming next week. And
Literally, wait me.
wait me, literally, just wait. And surely a week later, they got an update.
Exactly.
People who drive Teslas and who have paid for the self-driving thing would have got an update on their car, which allows them the car to drive itself. Obviously, it's not fully legal, so you need to sort of put your hand in the steering wheel in case the thing's about to crash.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So
It just shows that he's a firm believer in
the brand. Yeah, he's vocal.
Yeah, he's always got ideas.
Yeah.
Whether he's proactive or reactive, time will tell. But at the end of the day,
and he's part of the marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying he's so controversial. Like he was smoking weed on the Joe Rogan podcast. Let me see if I can find that clip. Joe Rogan what's his name? Joe Rogan podcast. What's it? Elon Musk. Yeah, and the guy was actually there smoking weed.
I can confidently say that Elon Musk's name is as big as the Tesla brand.
Yeah. The name is definitely as big as the brand. Yeah, look. So he's there just enjoying trying his weed. So yeah, he's controversial, but that's all part of the marketing. They say all news, good news and bad news is still good news kind of thing, innit? Like it's still good marketing. So should we go into some cons?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So do you want to take one?
Yep. So Tesla cars are not cheap.
They're not cheap.
They're literally not.
They're not cheap, bro.
You can't wake up and say you're gonna finance. You're gonna finance a Tesla.
It's so mad, yeah. At the end of 2019, I was looking to get a new car. Yeah. So
You thought the money was long,
bro. I didn't think the money. Well, you know what? Because all the marketing around the new Tesla car, the Model 3 was like the car's meant to be affordable. I thought, I'm gonna go Tesla showroom, innit?
Bro, he didn't say used cars.
It said showroom. And obviously, I'm not trying to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm a showroom guy, yeah. My car's second-hand
There's
car.
levels to these people.
But basically, so I've basically shouted the guy who basically hooked us up with good finance, innit? Cheap finance on cars. And he's giving me a certain quote for a car. He's giving me a quote for X5. Yeah. Nice price. So I've now said, okay, if X5 is going to cost this much a month, let me go see what Tesla's saying, innit? I've gone in Tesla, it's literally double the price, bro.
You thought slap 1-2K and
bro,
you could get a Tesla.
Calm. Literally,
bro.
I left there with my hands on my head, bro.
Even the process in order to get the finance.
It's peak.
It's peak, bro.
It's peak, yeah. It's marketed as it's affordable, but it's really and truly, it's not like...
to test drive the car, you need to be minimum 25 years old.
Basically.
That was about...
years ago. Yeah, that was that we done the test drive, yeah. It's probably still the same.
Yeah, still the same. Yeah.
No, but that day that I went, we literally done the test drive. Yeah. And then the guy took us through the figures, and I said, "Safe." I kept it moving, but yeah, that's a con. Like the price is marketed as affordable, but it's still not affordable,
it's
isn't
not
it?
affordable. That's why, I remember when I went Amsterdam once.
Yeah.
And I pulled up to the station now,
and
I see them using Teslas as
cabs.
As cabs.
It's nuts,
It's mad.
Yeah.
Like, the cabman
they
who
got money
bought
for
that
that.
Tesla.
Yeah.
How long is he gonna take him to recoup the
To
piece?
the piece. I'll be surprised if they're actually buying it themselves. I feel like they might be renting it of a company that probably does that.
It's true.
Yeah, because they'll save peas with like petrol
Running
and
costs
stuff.
is
Yeah,
cheap.
running costs are gonna be cheap. Yeah,
But actually buying the vehicle.
nah, it's a
yeah,
myth.
it's a
Yeah, forget
bro.
about
It's
it.
a myth.
Forget about it, bro. Well, okay, let's go through the prices quickly because alright. So I'll go for it quickly.
Okay.
So the Model 3 is meant to be between $40,000 and $56,000. Yeah, technically, what's that car? The BMW 3 Series.
3 Series, yeah.
It's just under that, I think. To be honest, these cars can go into but you compare that car to a 3 Series, and you could get 3 Series for that price.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So why would you get a Tesla? The Tesla Model Y is between 52 bags and 60 bags. 60,000. Let me use a proper English. Yeah. But the ones that kill me is the Model X and the Model S. Yeah, they start at $80,000 and can go up to $105,000, bro.
If you pull that with that whip today,
Yeah, it's peak.
it's peak.
It's peak.
You'll get a number of questions. First
Yeah.
of all, your mum will say, "What are you doing the piece?"
Yeah. It's true.
Secondly, you look at that car, yeah,
Yeah.
and from the outside to a lot of people,
Yeah.
it's not like let's say an X3 or,
Yeah.
or
It's not like a mad car. Like people don't know
G-Wagon
what
or
it is.
something.
Yeah.
So from the outside, it looks like a dead whip.
Yeah.
It's obviously inside.
You know it's peak.
You know it's peak. So you're spending 80k
Yeah.
to 100k
Yeah.
on a vehicle
That you're not even gonna get ratings for.
Bro.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Even yourself, when you look out your window in the mornings, yeah, you're gonna be looking at that thinking, "Rah, did I really spend 80k on that car?"
I could have got a Porsche for 80k,
Bro.
Yeah. So the pros, I don't know. The cons of the cost. Yeah, the cost being a con is a significant one.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
yeah, what's another one? What would you say?
So another con I'd say is Elon Musk. He has an obsession with manufacturing. Like every single time he has an opportunity to manufacture something to make his thing better, he does it. Like, but that all comes at a cost.
Yeah.
All comes at a cost, and you sometimes have to think, why not improve what you have rather than trying to manufacture something new?
Something new. Okay. I see what you mean. Or just like I feel like they've probably got to a stage where they're in a good place in terms of manufacturing. So rather than spending too much more on R&D, just chill with what you got.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Make the most of that.
Yeah.
And then maybe 5 years
My
down the
man's
line.
brain is on overdrive.
Bro,
all the
overdrive,
time.
like-
He's always thinking of new ideas.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, it could be overwhelming. It's true.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk runs 3 different companies.
Yeah.
He runs Tesla,
SpaceX.
he runs SpaceX, and he runs. He's trying to start a new thing called Neuralink, where they're trying to put chips in your brain.
Yeah.
That's 3 different businesses. Like, where do you get the time to focus on Tesla? And you have to think about it as well. If something happens to the guy, Tesla's gone because
He's a hands-on guy as well.
he's a hands-on guy. If he gets run over right now,
Share
Tesla
price
as a
going
brand is
down.
gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's too risky right now to invest. It's too risky in general to invest in Tesla, a brand where the whole value of the company is based on one guy.
You got 40,000 employees.
Yeah,
but it's one guy.
one
that's
guy,
pulling
like,
all the shots.
that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't rely on anyone. He
Does his own thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we think from the outside, innit?
From the outside, that's
what
it
we
looks
think.
like.
But if he gets shot right now, guaranteed. I'm not saying he lives in the hood or anything. That he's gonna get shot. But he lives in America, bro. People get shot every day.
165 million.
Yeah.
He sold off his shares in PayPal.
Yeah.
Do you think he lives in the hood?
He don't live in the hood. His security must be peak though.
It's peak, bro.
It must be peak.
It's peak.
Anything happens to him, basically, the stock is gone.
the stock is gone.
Basically, that's the point. So yeah, I don't know. That's a very significant one as to why it might be risky to invest in Tesla. Yeah. Anyway, that's some good.
Yeah. How about you? What are the cons for you?
For me, the main con is what I just explained. The main fact that the whole brand is reliant on one person. If he goes under, it's long. Do you understand? Another con potentially is the fact that right now a lot of normal car makers, so like Ford, Mercedes, BMW, everyone's basically switching onto the EV thing, innit? So it's gonna get to a point where once everyone jumps on it, is Tesla gonna survive? Basically, do you know what I'm saying? So right now, Mercedes has got a car called the EQC, which is basically the GLC, not the Mercedes GLC, but electric version. BMW's coming out with the X3, the 4x4 thing, electric version. Volkswagen's got a whole line of a whole line of electric cars coming out. So once these companies start dropping their electric cars, how competitive is Tesla going to be?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's something to be very
Also, a
mindful
lot
of.
of these car companies that you just mentioned, they've manufactured cars for years, so they know how to market their cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And marketing is a big
It's
thing.
massive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like we were saying before, Tesla's marketing is all down to the Elon Musk name.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what he
Yeah.
does for PayPal.
Yeah. They don't do adverts, you know.
They don't. They don't.
It's nuts.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They've got a few like billboards. I've seen
Oh yeah, you'll
billboards,
see
so
billboards, yeah, but nothing on TV.
Nah.
Yeah.
But in terms of Tesla's marketing, yeah, a lot of it is to do with the Elon Musk name. Whereas Ford or Mercedes, you don't see the CEO.
Yeah, you don't even. Who is the CEO? Yeah, it's true.
They're not on Twitter.
Yeah.
They're not doing Twitter fingers.
Literally beefing people on Twitter. It's nuts. It's
So
actually
yeah,
nuts.
like the marketing is plays a big part in whether or not Tesla will survive in the long run. When these other big, let me call them big boys, actually start pushing their EVs.
Yeah. It could get very sticky for them. But we'll just have to wait and see. I can't lie. Remember I was saying about how I wanted to go and buy a new car at the end of 2019. Yeah, I actually went to Mercedes as well to find out how much the EQC would be. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a viable option. Yeah, I can't lie. It was astronomical. It was astronomical still. No, but to be honest, okay, I'll tell you the numbers. Yeah, a normal car would have cost me about £380 a month. Yeah,
It's on finance.
on finance, like a normal car, like an everyday car from the plug. Yeah. A Tesla.
I don't know who the plug is, by the way.
Yeah. Don't worry about the plug. Yeah. A Tesla was gonna cost £500 a month. Yeah. And then the EQC, the Mercedes one, was gonna cost about 700 plus every month.
Jesus Christ.
Do you understand? Obviously, a lot of people can pay that. Yeah.
But that's a lot of money
that's
for a
car.
vehicle.
Yeah. And you get a limited mileage.
Bro, a lot of the people who say they can afford it, tell them to top up a full tank. Bluffing.
Bluffing, fam. Bluffing. Yeah. So I don't know. These cars, they're not necessarily in the same price bracket, but they're close enough. Like, if I could afford £500 every month for a car, like, what's to say I couldn't just add another 200 and go and get a Mercedes? Do you know what I'm saying? Like an electric Mercedes. Do you know what I'm saying?
You'll always be able to adapt to the cost of something.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you'll be comfortable.
Yeah. That's a big question.
You got other expenses as well.
Yeah.
You got a car. You're probably renting somewhere.
Yeah.
Or living your parents paying rent.
Yeah.
Like,
You've got expenses. You've got expenses
at the end of the day.
Yeah. Obviously, my whole point of what I'm trying to say is the fact that when these normal vehicles start getting dropped, they'll be in the same price category as the Tesla. Do you understand? So competition-wise, or from a competitive stance, price-wise, it's going to be difficult for Tesla to compete. Definitely. They're going to have to compete with something else. Do you understand? Because price-wise, they're all going to be around the same prices when everyone drops their electric cars. So that's what it is. So that's my personal cons as to why.
I've got one more con though.
Yeah, go on, hit me up.
Which is a big one.
Yeah.
I feel like if today everyone woke up and said, you know what, we're selling all our shares in Tesla, where are they pulling the peas out from? Because right now, I feel like a big reason why they've got so much money to play with is because, when I say to play with, to invest in other areas of their business or manufacture new things.
Yeah.
Because everyone's investing in the business.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, he's pushing the brand.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
of
how
course.
innovative he is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if we say today we're selling all our shares,
Where's the money going to come
where's
from?
the money coming from? Because in terms of Tesla as a brand, right now, a lot of their sales come from China. The EV market in China is crazy. Right now.
Yeah.
And
They're all jumping on it.
after that is USA. And then Europe is
trash, basically.
It's literally trash for them, innit?
Yeah.
And we're going through a pandemic right now. So
Yeah.
even with their sales, it's not the sales that they would have predicted before the pandemic anyway. So back to my point, if we all decide to sell our shares, then where are they pulling the peas out from?
I don't know.
Because a pandemic
They're probably going to have to start doing marketing properly. But then where are they going to get the money to market?
Where are they going to get the money to market? And even though they've got a big share of the market in China, recently what they've started to do is started to export. They've got a factory in China, so they're exporting a lot of their cars.
From China
to Europe.
Okay.
If your market is strong in a certain country, should you not be importing rather than
Yeah,
exporting?
yeah. Or just people producing for that country,
Yeah,
like
producing for
as
that
much
country.
as possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
strategy is a bit backwards for me.
It's weird. It's weird.
weird.
But what I was saying to counteract that is the fact that maybe they've produced enough for that country, and now they have enough scope or enough bandwidth to export to other countries. You get it? So maybe China needs 500,000 cars. They fulfilled that,
Yeah.
and they've got extra 250,000 that they can just sell to other countries. Maybe that's what they're doing. We don't
I'll
know.
give you a counter argument.
Yeah.
Apple produced all the iPhone 11s
Yeah.
and they slapped us with the iPhone 12.
What?
So my point is,
Yeah.
you can never have enough of something.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I get what you mean. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that's enough pros and cons. Should we move on to like the growth strategy?